So let's move on to the bigger issue here. This week, of course, judges at the ICC had oral submissions from the prosecution on whether they presented, a strong argument on whether Ruto and Sang should present the defense or whether they will have a no case, whether it will be a no case to answer situation. Let's begin with you, Javas. If you followed those proceedings, what's your take on the situation? Well, first, I'll bring myself to an appreciation that the Kenyan situation at the ICC has effectively peppered the power of that Grand Court. And having keenly followed the proceedings of the oral submissions at the ICC, I have brought myself again to another conclusion that one, the lawyers have done their way, their best, demonstrated, in wit and brilliance in defense, and mounted a strong defense for their, guys. And then as well, now it remains in the hands of the judges. But more than that, it cannot be lost on anyone, any keen observer, that whichever way the judges will rule, the ICC has positioned itself as the axis of anguish, whichever way the ruling goes. Because if the ruling goes in favor of the accused before the court today, then it is actually the victims who will be up in arms. And they will be wondering, when is it that justice will be delivered to them? Because justice in favor of the accused would have been served. If it goes the other way around, then one wonders whether again justice will ever be served on those who've been accused. And looking at all this, if the court rules that there is a case to answer or there's no case to answer, in the end, when you look back over our shoulders after this matter is long settled, one would want to ask ourselves, will the ICC in the end be inducted into the Hall of Fame or the Hall of Shame because of how this whole matter has been conducted?